I'm finishing up this middle spoon. I just attached the head to the shaft. It's a 40-inch shaft, 20 degrees loft, and I'm putting it on the scale. And on the scale, I got a total weight of 399 grams. Now I've got the club on the swing weight scale, and I got a E3 swing weight. So we have a desired swing weight. I want a D5. Right now it's at E3. When I add the grip, that's going to put more weight on this side of the fulcrum. It's going to decrease the swing weight. Typically in my clubs about 4 or 5 points. So I'm estimating D8 or D9. I want to get it to D5. So I need to get off 3 more swing weight points. Current weight's 399. I'm going to try to get it down to 392. And they say, which I think is true from my experience, remove 2 grams of head weight, you'll reduce the swing weight by 1. So if I take it down 6 grams, I should go down 3 swing weights, should get me close to where I want to go. So I'm using this scraper to remove weight here. Now I tend to hook the ball, so if I leave more weight over here, that'll prevent the club from turning over as much. You do the opposite if you're slicing the ball, remove more from the toe. So I'm going to try to guess to remove 7 grams or so, 6 or 7 grams. I don't have a tremendous amount of crowning left here. It is somewhat of a guess. So we'll see how much of a difference this makes after taking off some of that weight. Okay, we were at 399.2. I got the club on my scale here, and I was already in this range. And let's see. Let's see if that's right. Oh. So exactly 394. So 394.0. So we got 5.2 grams we reduced. So we said for every 2 grams of head weight, we should reduce the swing weight by 1. So that should get us, you know, somewhere around E0. We were at E2.9 before, 2.8, something like that. So close to E0. I think that's where we were before. So I got the club head back in the swing weight scale. And let's see what we got here. And sure enough, science works sometimes, huh? That's just about right. Just got us. So we reduced it by about 3 swing weights. So we've removed some of the weight on the back of this club, on the lead. It's not real lead, it's bismuth tin. And I've reduced the swing weight by a couple of points. I'm going to add the grip. That's going to reduce the swing weight by 4 or 5 more points. Should get me to D5 or D6 range. And if you want to do that with your own clubs, you can see it's not that hard. Just use a scraper if you want. You just got to make sure you don't hit the finish if you want to try to preserve the finish. So there has to be some crowning of that lead. You can even actually use a round file, and even if the lead is flush, you can use a round file and have a concavity. That was done quite frequently. Just be careful if you're working with lead. That dust is very dangerous. Know the precautions. I do not advocate working with lead. I use only the fake stuff, the bismuth tin. So hopefully I can get some good shots with this. We'll see.